I know you're squishy, but you're ranged, so you can be further back.
That's a weird pick in my eyes. I'm not super sold on that one.
So there hasn't been too much action yet. There was one close call with Tim's chasing Insania. Maybe Tim's now in a bit of trouble here. Hey, you're looking pretty slow there.
That's going to be the first blood. Really well done there from Mickey and Insania. They actually almost got a first blood on Insania earlier in this lane, but
the whole area to an extent, but where along it you choose to check is maybe now going to be the choice. Mickey trapped here on the new terrain.
That's a very much a stuck hero. Drow's gonna go down. Insania goes for the stomp here. Echo Slam actually to shut him down. Gets another kill. 2 dead on the side of Liquid. A big rotation from Boom though to get it. Yeah, 2 on Boom already as well. I'm curious how they're going to like modify these with like the different enchantments, right? Is everyone just gonna pick Brawny, so it's just literally shovel, like, you know, nothing changed on the item? But we're gonna see a potential wrap around here into the mid lane. Searing Chains are out. A nice wall though from Saberlight's gonna lock down that Earthshaker, and now a very quick kill onto the Abaddon as well. So Boom really starting to struggle here. Now that there's a ton more water, you can pretty much dig up water runes outside of the river, which is great. We're gonna see a fight break out here in the bottom side. Saberlight's looking for a good wall placement. Does manage to get 2 Jackie Boys. He's lost a lot of health already. Jakiro's gonna be the first one to go down as Insania is gonna try and find his opening. Just beating down Janwell on this Abaddon. Forces the ult right away. The Fissure though is gonna connect, lock him down. He's dead. A buyback though from the Abaddon. Trying to get back into this fight. They still have not found the Weaver, but they did get his time lapse out of him. Chains out from Nisha. And the Echo Slam's gonna actually find Mickey, and now in comes the Weaver. Managed to get on top of this Drown. They will take him down first. Nisha has to start turning this fight around. He's low on mana. The Ion Shell still on top of him. I don't know if they can stick around. They're starting to run out of resources, and there's the Ravage from FBZ. He's been holding it for so dang long. Boxy now trying to TP out Saberlight with the Surge. Boxy's gonna make it. As now Saberlight salving up here on the backside. Insania coming in as well. And goes for the stomp, but just no chance. Interrupted by that Ice Path as Jackie Boy's continuing to look for more, pushing forward onto Saberlight. Smoke up though from Liquid. Onto the high ground, they see the Abaddon, but they have the bigger target to the vacuum. Actually makes him whiff with the arrow, but it doesn't matter. So much damage coming in from the multi-shot from Mickey as now the Ravage, yeah, connects onto everyone, but there's no follow-up. They were not close enough. They had already lost the Shaker. Janwell here on the Abaddon cannot stand his ground.
It seems like it. Actually, Nisha's got one too. Everyone who wants to do right-click damage.
They're going to try and get Mac out of here. He's getting a lot of healing, but Janwell, his ult's going to expire, and with that, Abaddon, yeah, he manages to bail out the Earthshaker. That might be good enough. FBZ is going to pop that Blade Mail, try and buy himself a little bit of time. The Searing Chains are out. The arrow just to block off any chance of escape, and dead on his own high ground. Liquid are just steamrolling over Boom right now.
Boom didn't want to fight there. Understandable. 9k down, no Aegis. But I don't think you want heroes there then, because Jackie Boy's clearly no interest in showing up. She's just pushing the other parts of the map. I feel like you actually just give up that tower and go farm the rest of the map. So maybe being on a little bit of a different page there on whether they're going to fight or not. That actually now costs you this tier 3 tower. You're at least going to lose a lot of the health, and yeah, it seems like there's no interest in fighting without the Tidehunter, so it just falls. Now another barracks, and this is actually where you would have wanted to fight. You threaten the Ravage, Echo, Macropyre on the high ground, but by losing the fight outside at the tier 2, a much easier fight for Liquid to take. Now they pretty much break the high ground for free. They don't actually get the melee barracks.
I do like money. You can, well, we're gonna see the fight break out. They do get a nice Ice Path here on Mickey. Takes a decent chunk of damage, but unable to finish the job. He's able to get away for now. Meanwhile, Boxy's got to get the leap up. Huge vacuum from Saberlight. The halberd on the Jackie Boys will get dispelled. Nisha On the front line, trying to stay with them. The illusion just running down this Abaddon, and now FBZ in trouble. Body block, pops the blade mail. Big Ravage to turn it around. The buybacks from both of these heroes on Boom is gonna be enough. He whiffs the Echo. He gets hit on the blink in. Oh no, Mac! That's the worst possible scenario here as he is dead. A dieback on your Abaddon as well as your Jakiro. The GGs come out and Liquid will take game number 1.
All right, I feel like what happened here is Liquid fundamentally a stronger team. I really can't say if the draft is better or not yet with how big the changes are, but I feel like they got an early. I guess fortunately for Tiny, he hits hard rather than hitting frequently, so that's something against the Vanguard in the Halberd, but that's exactly what Underlord is good against too, for reducing your base damage.
Yeah.
And then you even get potentially disarmed from this new Halberd. So this is Carry Marcy, right?
I'm guessing. Yeah. These big power spikes off of his talents like he used to, but I do think he did get buffed based on the items, and we're going to see him try and get away here. But Jackie Boys, as well as the Techies, will just beat down the Underlord, get themselves first blood in the hand. Come on, bro. Please tell me he's going to be like this for the rest of the game. No!
No!
Come on, Tims. Why do you have to do damage? All right. Well, that being said, that Astral Spirit, I think, expiring should be good. Ooh, not enough damage to finish it. If the Spirit came out first, he dies there. He would have lost the magic resistance for the beam. So, a little thing there that makes a difference. Saberlight goes down in the bottom lane. They do take down the Techies first.
Going for have a strong showing with the carry and then be able to jungle and make use of this ancient camp really early.
Bottom lane. Saberlight's in really deep. Does have the portal, but at this point, there's definitely no making it out. Seeing that amplify damage of the Tiny, the toss will come in, finish the job.
And, you know, he's right. Liquid's coming down here with the smoke play.
This is... All right.
I need them to Fiend's Gate in. You know, like, oh, we're going to surprise you, Fiend's Gate in. That would be so funny. Bypass every mine by Fiend's Gating into the bottom right corner.
And just missing it. Oh, Nisha in some trouble. Avalanche toss. Finger of Death somehow still alive, but in comes the Marcy with the Unleash. They'll finish the job. Almost gets out, but now a blink forward here from Mac, looking for the toss back. Will get him the blast off as well. So much damage. Yeah, great timing. And with this, I mean, that's 2 heroes dead. Right around 14 minutes, they should get their wisdom unless Mac can close the gap, and he will. So he will take them out, tries to toss them away. Boxy trying to brawl it out here, not lose their wisdom shrine, but boom, bring the numbers. They got it. Huge plays, actually.
Yeah, that's the fighting right there that we were just talking about, right? Because Boom comes in to fight, they're rewarded for it. Whereas before, surely the Tiny should beat the ET, but ET might just happen to click it first.
They're looking for the Doom here. He's pretty isolated, so this should be a kill going the way of Liquid, but the bait, baby, the bait, it's coming. Januel knows. He says, get in here, Nisha. What do you want? I got all the mines.
Surely those are all the mines,
the rest of them, they're like, there can't be any more. The toss on in. The avalanche from Mac. They find themselves another Mac. Just sets up a kill onto this Luna. Mickey is going to join him in the grave. 3 more dead on Liquid. The long con. You thought this high ground was yours, but no. Techies, he claimed it long ago.
All right, now Boom has to do this Tormentor. They have to, from the last game, they had that window to do it. We missed exactly what. So far, the big winners for really neutrals. Yeah. The neutrals, Shovel seems to be the big winner for tier 1. And then Essence Ring, tier 2. Though if your core, Iron Talon and Brigand's Blade, still really good. Searing Signet, apparently for some spellcasters. Oh, Mac's not even done. Finds ET in the back.
Okay, I wanted to talk about this earlier, but I was waiting until we got to the Dire tier 2 top or Radiant tier 2 bottom. The siege rotate angle for these lanes now is definitely through the jungle side, right? Like You have the Watcher. You can see TP locations in, and you're not like threatening yourself on the low ground in the river. I feel like. So it's actually kind of cool. Unleash bottom. You're just gonna pop the BKB. Doesn't want to risk Nisha coming in with that Rolling Thunder to save him. Does pull him back. Jackie Boy is just gonna TP onto the end of his BKB timer, but it's not gonna look so good for this Lion. Overall, really good trade. I think if you're Boom, you force 4 heroes bottom, you take down the Underlord, only costs you the Lion.
It was the first BKB charge, but I don't think you mind too much.
I was going to say, how long do you think until Techie starts setting up for the next Tormentor, and he is already hard at work?
Gotta protect the Tormentor.
Oh my goodness. Doom out FBZ. We'll finish off the Mirana here fairly easily, but it's going to be Liquid responding with the numbers. Trying to grab Mac here. Stuck in place. Rolling Thunders through, and now Tiny very easily killed off. Tims will make it up to the high ground. Do you go Roche with this is the question. I feel like you've got to get an objective here.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm up for that.
Jackie says, I'll do it. I'll force their hand. I actually don't think they had vision of this going right around the corner there. They see the front entrance to Roshan, but not the bottom. And as a result, well, it's falling low. Scan does connect. They get an arrow here onto Doom. They're going to respect, potentially, Liquid as they slow this up a little bit. Unleash has expired. Here comes Mac on the Tiny. Going to start trying to beat down this Roshan. Boxy, another arrow coming through. Will connect onto the Tiny. Another stomp, potentially. He's trying really hard. Nisha gonna go with the Rolling Thunder, jump on in. The BKB's out here from Jackie Boy, but who's gonna get the Aegis? It will be the Marcy. Mac, though, falling very low on the backside. As now Tims gets a nice Earth Spike there onto the Pango, gets out just in time. An arrow actually connecting onto this Techie's a 1-for-1, but you get the Aegis for the Marcy.
Ooh, do the orbital glaives apply on hit effects? No, right?
No. Just damage.
Because that would have been really cool with the serrated shiv.
Ooh, all right. Tims just gets deleted, but the Doom does come out from FBZ, and he's got himself an amplify damage, trying to run down this Pango. Some barriers keep him alive. He's got that BKB running, but he cannot stay on top of him. The jukes through the trees. He will survive on Nisha. The Atos into arrow. The Horde comes in from Saberlight to try and finish the job. Nisha, again, swashbuckle shield crash doing so much work. The disarm on the Jackie Boys doesn't have that BKB to dispel it, and well, a lot of that Unleash is wasted. If almost the whole thing at this point. Avalanche from Mac, toss, but guess what? Another Rolling Thunder's up from Nisha, now chasing for the big kill in the Marcy. She's gonna lose that Aegis. And Mac on the backside just getting kited around despite the gold advantage. It's going to be Liquid with almost a full team wipe here.
There is no mana left on Mickey.
He's actually out. That's wild.
Amazing.
Glimmers saving some heroes here. Leaps away, but they're going to wrap around onto the bottom side. They're just going to intercept all the couriers. And then tank a bunch of mines on the high ground. Classic. But with that, they know exactly where they are. So they're just going to pressure the tier 3 here on the bottom lane, get a little bit of damage. The TP is coming through quickly from Liquid. Want to try and punish this. The question is, will they be able to? There's a Pango deep coming in from the bottom, and now they just get Mickey. Oh, no. The jump in from this Lion just melts him. The Doom is out here onto the Underlord, but it's Nisha. He's the real carry, dude. What is the damage coming out from this hero? Jackie Boys goes back in with this Unleash, the tail end of it, taking down that Underlord. Do they have the ability to keep chasing for more here? Mac on the Tiny, pretty dang tanky. A very big win here for Boom, getting that Luna. Boom still has a substantial gold lead. Tims blinks into an arrow. Nisha's gonna go with the Rolling Thunder, try and finish off this Lion quickly. He's getting stuck though on the terrain. Avalanche toss comes in from the Tiny. He's got an amplify damage rune as well. Mac gonna pop the BKB, but in comes Mickey. Gonna try and do the damage that he has, but they can't keep their hands on them. They pop those BKBs and they walk away. That was just dealt from this. You have to be very careful.
Liquid didn't see that happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Boom's going to be a little bit hesitant to maybe take the fight, but yeah, Nisha just going to roll in. Mac's going to be forced to BKB TP out as they are looking for more. They've caught the Lion. That's a huge pickup. Liquid can try and force the Roche here. They even managed to find FBZ on the backside. The Stomp is there. Earth Splitter just going to tickle. No, he gets the blink out. But
they can
this
do this
Roche
so
is
fast
low.
now.
Yeah. You have a butterfly done on
Roshan get out. Do they have
Look
BKB
at
still?
the Pit of Malice, dude. You have no BKB on your Tiny. He can't play around this at all. Roshan, it's dead. Jack Boy's going to pop the ult. Unleash, he has to BKB and find his kills, but Mickey trying to stand his ground over the damage reduction. It's working. He's on the run, trying to get the safety heals a little bit off some creep camps. Nisha is going to lose his life here to the Avalanche Toss as well as that Doom, but 3 heroes surrounding Mac here on the Tiny.
I think you just get out.
And they get out.
I think you need to get out.
Yeah, Pit of Malice down, the toss in, sends Mickey across. The damage in from Jackie Boys is adding up, plus the blast off, they get him. He's gonna come back in with this respawn, but you are severely outnumbered here on the side of Liquid. Mickey maybe thinking he can help his allies. 4 staffs down to the low ground. Mac blinks away. It's gonna end up being a huge turnaround from Boom. The buyback, absolutely worth it. They get 4 heroes plus the Aegis out of Mickey. And that's a dieback on Boxy.
That started off as such a good fight for Liquid. Mickey
Big level
is
25 talents,
pushing.
though.
Yeah, he's got his 25 while his team is just holding for him.
Oh, off the marks there with that arrow. Manisha looking for these heroes on the backside. He has that gem. It's going to scout out the techies. Actually scouts out a bunch of the mines as well. And we'll walk back into his base. All right, let's see if they can hold this alive. A nice arrow to follow it up. Can they actually threaten this Tiny? He's alive for now, but in comes Jackie Boys. Goodbye. This Mirana stands no chance. A Doom to secure the kill on the Saberlight as well. And that is the Marcy threat.
Just Fiend Gate bottom, buyback Fiend Gate bottom, trade racks. I don't think you can defend this anymore.
God, what other options do you have, really, right? I mean, this Rax is gone. He's going to TP in aggressively here on Saberlight. Ends up canceling.
Reset Roche in 1:30. And this is the 3rd one, so there'll be some bonuses. Well, actually, not everyone got out of here.
That's a lot of mines. Careful, the toss back. They've got Nisha. Finger Death soaked by the Lincolns, but they still finish the kill. Insania now on the run, makes it up onto the high ground. Doom looking for his targets, but will not connect with the Shivas. Oh, he's got the mini Ravage.
That was a sick effect.
Yeah, I've been curious to see it. All right, got to be careful about
that. Do it again, FBZ.
Toss to safety. Yeah, Congregations of the Deep.
The mines have actually done so much work. I feel like it actually set the pace of this game when they, at bottom, the first Tormentor, they ran into the mines, and now this critical pickoff, that might have secured them the game.
Yeah, they never recovered from that first
almost
fight. Tormentor.
That Roche fight, the second Roche fight, almost did it.
The jump in, Mickey trying to dump the damage here into Mac. It's gonna be close. He finally goes down, jumps in on Nisha as well. FBZ with the BKB TPing out. Genwal not gonna be as lucky. They're looking for more. They need more for these buybacks. Can they find him? It's gonna be Jackie Boys, the BKB on the run. He's just gonna TP on out. No way to cancel it. Nisha showing his frustration there. Amplify damage. It's too late because it's about to move in 10 seconds. And previously, you would just like kill Roshan as he's moving, but now he will tell you no.
Maybe you can stop it with the pits. You all get thrown away and then you come back.
I mean, we'll see. He's gonna try and start running. Does he care? He's just not grabbing anybody? Wait a minute. Roshan, he's on a mission.
I think he had to leave the pit first, and he was still in the pit when he went through.
All right.
Okay, trying to send the illusions to go push in the lanes. It's at half health. Boom is on the way, though. Oh, no, I thought they were smoked, but it's just a Lion with the ninja gear.
Boxy gonna try and go scout this one out. Roshan's roar is there. The disarm plus the amp damage applied. FBZ, he's gonna go in. He's got a refresher. He gets the Doom. He finds one. That's mute as well. That means no BKB and FBZ. He's just gonna try and take the Aegis. He hits the deck. He gets it. Nisha is going to grab himself the cheese, but the damage is done. They've got to run. Jackie Boys takes down to a dieback now on your Underlord, and Nisha will blink out. He's going to TP to safety, but will they find the Luna? They get a glimmer of her. As a BKB TP, will just pop the Eclipse, tries to turn around on her own. A Manta, it's not enough. She dies with no one falling on the side of Boom. Will have buyback, but I don't think you have to. They know it's a dieback on the Underlord. I think you get the Mega Creeps here. You
I think you just use Unleash.
PT, I guess, but
it's up in 5 seconds. I think you just use Unleash. Never mind, Tiny's got it.
Or
no Unleash
Tiny.
necessary.
or just Tiny with an arc, with a Swift Blink. AC takes your tower. Why not?
Liquid's gonna fight it out because they really don't want to have the 2 tiebreakers.
They're going to do their best there. A lot of damage coming in from Nisha as well as Mickey. The BKB is out, though, from the Luna, and they don't find their targets. Nisha almost deletes Tims once again, but up onto the high ground he goes. And, well, the follow-up, the stun, the Finger of Death, the Hex, and now Jackie Boys gets his hands on his target. Dead without buyback. Mickey's going to join him likely here. Well, 4-staff Hurricane Pike up to the high ground. He's okay for now, but
don't go with the fountain.
Dead, I don't know if it's going to be much of a hold here from Liquid.
They passed the ultimate test of not walking into the fountain. I think that's going to secure them the win here.
The mini Ravage holding him down the toss. Actually, yeah, it's going to be enough. They get the kill there onto Mickey. That should be the end of the game. Saberlight coming back on the Underlord. Going to do what damage he can here. Try and slow this one out. But there it is. The GGs come through and boom. Taking a game off Liquid here to finish off their group stage run.
That does mean we are going to have tiebreakers between Liquid, Yakult Brothers, and Game & Gladiators. They're all at 7-7, and only one team gets to move on.